describe something expensive you have bought for yourself. So I want to talk about one of my most kind of valuable possession, which is a diesel watch that I bought from my local watch store. So I bought this because I already have like vests and other type of clothing to use at a formal event, but I really want a additions to my appearance. Something to kind of complete my look and polish it visually, and so I thought about purchasing a affordable watch, which in this case it still costs a lot. It's cost a nominal like actually about 2 million Vietnam dong. But I actually feel very proud myself for that because like for once I actually kind of care about my appearance and trying to be more mature, trying to uh, you know invest in something that actually do me a favor in a long run. However, I must admit that I only use this for like about 3 to 4 times a year because it's have limited use after all. You can tell time with it, but when you have a mobile phones and around you everyone have a phone, it isn't like anything special. A smartwatch would probably do a lot more, but I am happy, because I remember having a lot more compliment with my look when I uh, equipped the watch, and it just kind of lighted my day, and yeah, I feel like a lot more confident in those kind of events. So that's about it. Now that paper money is hardly ever used, how has this changed our relationship with money in general? I think the main differences people have is kind of like that, let's say perception of value. Where so when you use legal tender, it's in the physical form, and from a look of it, you can have an idea about how many how many there is and the value of it. Whereas as when you use like online transaction, it's appear in number, and so in one way or another, it's kind of uh, hinder your ability to kind of tell the price, and it's also doesn't help that because when you use like online banking, it's open to all your resources, at least like things that are not in your savings. So you will more inclined to spend more than you should. Whereas when you use like more normal paper money, you only have a limited amount of money that you carry with you around, and so you will have to think twice before you make any purchases. And so that is what I see in general it's going on. Some people believe that online shopping has brought only benefits to our life. Would you agree? I will have to disagree with this statement because online shopping, while it is, admittedly convenient and people can save time when go online shopping, and also opens up for them for opportunities to find better deals and find better items. However, it is also its downside because uh, online shopping, it's at the end of the day, it's not an face-to-face interaction, so you can't really test the uh, like the the product itself. What I mean by that is its quality, how like it feels, if it is worth the value or not. So I would say that you are more likely to get scammed online. And on top of that, because of how fast and convenient with it, coupled with the fact that there are a lot of like online coupons and sales and different different deals, more many people are spending more and more online, which is a bad thing when you see that they are spending on very unnecessary thing, and it's just consumerism at its best. What are the risks involved in starting your own business as opposed to being employed in a full-time salaried position? I think the main difference comes to the risk you are taking and how much you actually get from your you doing your individual businesses, opposed to a salaried position when you will get a fixed amount of reward and maybe like promotion if you are doing your job well. If you are trying to start your own businesses, not only will you have to take a heavier workload, but it also doesn't it does not guarantee success or an equal trade-off when you doing it. Because I mean, when you open a new businesses, right, you are starting from the ground. You're doing everything from the scratch, and the inherent risk is unavoidable. And you may fail or you may flourish, and it's kind of up to fate. And another thing I want to uh, add is that uh, where like when you do your own businesses, I feel like you will it will more well, it will be a lot more competitive, because while you don't have like let's say a next door coworker that you have to worry about that will take your future position, you are now fighting with big corporation and people who are bigger and is prepared to uh you know get you down. And it's just kind of something I think about. So there's that. How important is it that people learn to manage their finance better? Uh, I think financial uh, control is one of the most like important skills that anyone should have, because when you learn to manage your cash flows, you are more successful than many people, right? Because not only that you have the money to sustain your needs, and having additions, incomes to like do what you like and stuff like that. That you also have investment, which will give you more money. It's more like a passive income, but it is kind of it will be like exponentially, right? So over time you'll become more rich. You will you get more money from that. And the same thing can be said for savings, right? Because when you know how to properly manage your money, the saving is something that any people who are good with money will think about, right? You cannot put all the egg in the same basket. You have to separate it, like investment and healthcare and saving, especially, so that when you lose some of your cash, some of your money, you already have sources to back it up. And that is something that separate, like, irresponsible spender from people know who know their finance, who make good financial decisions. So that's about it.